Can I have some of this? In terms
go
of,
ahead.
thank
Absolutely.
you. Yeah.
All right, questions for Zayne. Zayne, how does it feel?
I can't get a smile on my face, so I feel great. A little stressful going into it, but I'm super happy now.
When you think back to everything you went through and building you to this point, just who are you thankful for in your development to get to this point in time?
Everyone. I mean, it takes an army, right? It takes a village to raise a child. That's the saying, and I have so many people to thank. I'll try and list them off right now. Obviously, with Don Braid, Duncan Dolmeo, Sergei Samsonov, Mackenzie Braid, and everyone I skated with, and obviously my agents and my family. So a lot of people to thank. I can't get to all of them, but they know they're out there.
Zayne, what about what's it like sitting there watching the first few picks, and maybe was it anything as you had imagined it?
No. Honestly, I thought it was a lot less stressful, and but leading up to the pick, I had a feeling that I might end up in Calgary, and when it did happen, the feeling before I kind of knew, and those 30 seconds leading up to that, I was smiling. So it feels great.
What gave you that? What gave you that feeling? What were the conversations like with them leading in?
At the combine, I had a really good talk with them. I think they told my agent that I spoke pretty well in my interview, and I did a good job. So they told me that there's interest coming into this draft, and obviously they ended up taking me. So pretty good gut feeling.
Zayne, can you take us through your season? Obviously, you finish it in the absolute best way possible, but maybe from a development standpoint, how did you see your game?
I think I took steps in the right direction every day. Starts in practice, obviously, but from the start of the season to the end of the season, I think I really matured in terms of my game away from the puck, and with the puck, I became more creative and smarter, and I thought I became a little bit of a better skater throughout the year too.
So how about that Memorial Cup?
I'm still living on that high. I think this one might top it a tiny bit, but they're pretty 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. I love to win. I love that feeling of winning, and going through those 10 days with that group of guys, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, honestly. And if I could relive it, I would 1,000 times over.
You mentioned the group of guys that you're with on that team. How much of a resource were they to you with so many drafted players in the relationship?
Yeah, they're everything. I mean, I was when I went back and Jory and Donovan came in, it made it even easier. But just the older guys in general, I mean, they've been through it. They understand the process, and a lot of them texted me today, and it was really heartwarming to see that, obviously. And I love those guys to death, but they were everything for me.
When you think back to Saginaw, Chris Lazary, what have they meant to your development, the team, and all the hockey on staff to get you here?
Yeah, coaching staff was everything this year, especially, and with Chris Lazary, Jake Grimes, and Garrett Rutledge, and obviously the rest of the staff. The amount of talks and questions I've asked them is absurd. You can't count that, and the feedback they've given me, it's been awesome to help grow my game. And Dave Drinkle's put trust in me from day one. Brian Proud, obviously, too. So big credit to those guys, because I wouldn't be here without them. I wouldn't be playing in Saginaw in the first place.
Just getting a chance to talk to you a month ago, you talked about the amount of game tape that you watched of yourself to look at areas you needed to improve on or wanted to improve on. What did you sort of identify this season that helped you not turn a corner but really elevate things?
Yeah, I was working with the best, Sergei Samsonov. So he'd watch back a lot of my games and give me feedback, and we'd watch games together. So he was perfect for me in terms of development. And the biggest thing he told me this year was, it's not a you got to want to defend, and that was the biggest eye opener for me. It's sometimes I'm going in there a little straight-legged, trying to just anticipate the play, but he kind of told me to be quick, close on guys quicker, and don't wait and overthink things.